I always think about this topic on the issues and misconduct throughout the Smash community on July 2nd, 2020. But other people tends to cover this. For example, both Technicals and the narrator both cover the 2020 Smash sexual allegation. But I wanted to do this what happens 3 years after the event. And now for the main presentation. Just a reminder about this video, if you feel offended with so many inappropriate language, decide to just not watch the video and just click off immediately. Zero's allegation is when Jitsu posted a tweet about him showing her explicit and hentai ads when she was only 15 years old. He denied about the fact that he looked up hentai ads to show to underage girls as a normal ads. Leffen and IBDW posted their tweet long to defend Jitsu about the Jitsu Zero situation. Then another underage girl by the name of Katie put her statement about Zero sexually harassing her when she was 14 and he was 19. Katie made her statement via tweet long on the situation to Zero of the accusation about his awareness to address the hentai ads. Zero posted his final tweet long the following day. The next day, Jitsu posted a Google Docs that shows the evidence that Zero is accused of lying about her, Katie, and the third person. Zero decided to post it about him going to therapy to recover from past mistakes, but on March of 2021, Zero was attempted for suicide just 2 days before transporting to the hospital, but managed to be saved by his girlfriend Vanessa. Then he went on to interview with EE about his mental health. He also interviewed Technicals about the Jitsu allegation. In the lawsuit between Zero and Jitsu seeks to unknown amount of damage in defamation and emotional distress in late 2021 and set in the stones in September 2022 to move on the situation between the two when it's literally over. As of now, he is still making YouTube videos and also working out at the gym via boxing, but still banned from Twitch even though Twitch itself is a complete shithole. Zero got the same feeling as Deshaun Watson, a happy ending. Similar to Zero, Nairo was hammered by Captain Zack about giving Zack oral sex to impress his friends. He deactivated and then reactivated his Twitter with his statement apologizing for his behavior that would no longer be active in social media. The allegation seen the backlash against Nairo that banned him from future events from the misconduct at first. And he was banned from Twitch on September 10, 2020. But in the other hand, Captain Zack's tweet long was hard to keep up and confused by others, especially about the hush money that Zack really wants from Nairo. Nairo went from apologizing to claiming that Captain Zack started manipulating him by sucking his dick after he woke up frozen before pushing him off. If that didn't humiliate you, then let's jump right into Captain Zack. Captain Zack was a Smash player from New Orleans that is known for his colorful personality and bullshit that this fucker is known for. In August 2019, about the controversy with Ali, he decided to blackmail him about their relationship. SmashCon 2019 and 2G Gaming told him to fuck off from blackmailing Ali. Also did it to Nairo about he was tired of all the lies while crying in his video. Bitch, you're the one that manipulating people in the first place. That statement that Zack made was all false claims. That's why he was banned from locals in Louisiana on October 2020 after Nairo's exposed him about the hush money and blackmailing. This is why no one gives a fuck about Captain Zack, because all he does is just nothing but blackmailing people and thinking manipulating is fun. I only hope that he would be in the same prison cell with EDP and suck his dick and probably manipulate EDP. Nairo released more detailed statement on Captain Zack that he has the attorney to seeking therapy caused by Zack. He also knew that Zack's allegations was completely false and full of bullshit. He stated the entire situation into a 30-page document with evidence including Cosmo and Void that has been confirmed. In February 2021, Nairo uploaded a video that he will return streaming and unban him from tournaments after his appeal and got his name taken off. As of right now, Nairo's still streaming and making videos off of YouTube. Just like Zero, he also has an happy ending. Cinnpie is a horrible situation about her relationship with an underage boy named Puppet. Puppet was 14 while she was 24 in the summer of 2016. Puppet put out his statement on his travels with her and ended up liking her at first. And then the cold reality by DMing her on Facebook and Snapchat. Cinnpie was very drunk and ended up funneling him throughout the summer and decided to pull a Zack Wilson sleeping with MILFs on her. Both Cinnpie and Puppet did far to eat her pussy and suck his dick, but no intercourse. Even worse for Cinnpie, Puppet was not the only person she manipulates. Another person named Zeplar was another guy that she was dealing with. Zeplar also put out his statement by pulling all the text messages and DMs from her and dumping her boyfriend Wadi. She was hiding from social media about 10 months until May 2021 on her response on denying these allegations on Puppet on how she never raped anyone. Bitch, you're the one who decided to think it's funny enough to manipulate Puppet. This is why it was a very major criminal activity that she done. Puppet decided to respond a year later on how he was shocked about. She keeps on denying this. Getting answers from older women is a fucking horrifying agony in the near future. And as of right now, Cinnpie is still facing legal action and could face multiple years in jail. If only she was a stripper or a prostitute to manipulate to older men in the first place instead of little kids. The one was the only allegation that didn't involve a minor but more of an adult. A girl named Caitlin, who turned 18 years old, posted a tweet log on how she was raped by D1 while being drunk during Smash the Record 2016. D1 started to release an apology on how he was shocked on the situation on having sex with Caitlin. He did told MVD about the story, and MVD helped mediate the situation, posting a screenshot of a DM between him and D1. He also told ESEM, and ESEM response did not forgive D1. He was silenced on social media until a year later on his video addressing the statement of the allegation against him. He relied on the three statements were less solidarity but more about accountable to him. D1 wanted to improve his life with therapy, but another user named Dacia started to expose him. Dacia put a tweet long on how D1 started touching her and sleep fully nude that made her rejecting him and feel very uncomfortable when she's around D1. D1 addressed the story with Dacia and denied the relationship between them and started the fight they had in Paragon in LA. Posted another catalog that he was aware of her age. Then another woman named Seishi posted her statement about dealing with D1 about his comeback to the community. D1 admitted and apologized about the accusation he was dealing his past to fight his demons. D1 posted another video on September 17, 2021 about handling each of the situation to a one-on-one conversation that people might have with him. As of right now, it is hard to engage, but he needs more time in therapy to fight his demons. A happy ending may take longer than expected. Just let him ask me for a new leaf, man. A1, glorious leader of men. Anti is a weird one to engage with his allegation and misconduct behavior. First, Cassandra stated that Anti forced her to drink liquor and tried to kiss her. Another one was from Marie, stated that he sexually assaulted her on the casino in Las Vegas and kissed her. But the real icing on the cake from the anti-allegation was from meeting Samantha from Tinder, who lied about her age. Did Anti not notice that using a dating app is a scam alone? For fuck's sake, Tinder is only allow people to use the app when they are 18 years old. He responded with a tweet long that he deleted in favor to speak to a lawyer on the current state that he was into. He apologized for the situation in January 2021 about his actions and not knowing her age to order to check for her ID. He also attended the spell about the group chat with Zero and Nairo about the other two didn't do any stupid shit. Anti-interview with Technicals on April 2021 about the allegation from July 2020 and recapping the issue of his action with the 3 women that he was with at the time. As of it right now, knowing my luck that he probably not returning anytime soon unless he recovers from fighting his demons. Keitaro was a very bad one to look at the time to his allegation as a whole. June 2018, Keitaro was teamed up with Sandy, aka Shiva, in Hyrule Saga in Long Beach, California. He decided to bring her to Sky Williams' house party and decided to join in a drinking contest. Things get really bad when they both are drunk as fuck and Shiva decided to swim in the pool. He asked her, "What are you doing?" but she decided to grab his dick and undress him like Antonio Brown in a public pool. He decided to put his dick into her pussy and decided to fuck her in the pool. Really, man? Like, what are you fucking doing? Tell her to stop. You do realize that Keitaro is charged with statutory rape and violated the age of consent in the state of California. Shiva was 16 and Keitaro was 29 at the time. He could have been facing 1 year in LA County Jail from statutory rape. This scene was blatantly bad that he moved away from social media altogether and never touched anything again. When you make Antonio Brown and EDP very innocent, you fucked up royally. As of right now, Keitaro really needs to fix his life with therapy. Speaking of EDP, I know that he is not in the Smash community, but he got caught big time. If you don't know what EDP stands for, it's Eat That Pussy for 5. He was caught not once but twice with sexual messages with meeting up with a minor. He got away the first time in October 2020, but the second time in April 2021, predator poachers caught him just to interview with him to expose the situation to the public. The worst part that he has 2 million subscribers on YouTube and starts losing a lot before his channel got terminated. No real arrest was made, but trying to get back to the internet with other platforms, but they say no to him. Then he became a Lyft and Uber driver, but got fired the moment they talk about the situation back in April 2021. He tried to work at Chuck E. Cheese, but the company single-handedly to tell him to fuck off as well. Fast forward to December 2022, he's still getting caught to message with another underage girl. Seriously, how is this man still not in jail? This is even worse than Keitaro and D1's allegation, but still, don't do this shit again, EDP. As of right now, he made an apology video on grooming with a minor 2 years ago, but far from the damage to be fixed that he actually made. If only his new cellmate was Captain Zack and let him manipulate EDP very hard to suck his dick. Still not able to make a comeback in the internet anytime soon.
Let this be known, I am not a...
These Smash Allegation excluding EDP were very, very bad and could start of the corruption of the Smash community as a whole in 2020. There are so many stories to choose from these sexual allegations, but I can lead it up to other stuff as well. For example, Scotty Williams was accused of failing to protect from sexual assaults and financially manipulate guests at the party, owing him $300,000 in personal loans and $55,000 for a cancer surgery that was never been paid. Hungrybox also apologized on the situation with him harassing women to flirt with him, but he addressed it like a grown man. Future King also addressing an apology on the false rumor that was never been true about his sexual misconduct. And Esam, fuck that hypocrite snake. All he cares is about
Nigga, go boxing ring, faggot.
that Technicals literally just exposed this man for, I don't know, all of his hypocritical and racist stuff that he did over the past. And that was the 2020 Smash allegation that started the corruption as a whole in the Smash community. This community is so fucked in the near future.